Now you can get your shepherd, because now you are a flock. And there's no confusion that David is prince forever. I will make an everlasting covenant, a covenant of peace. Will you deny HaWah and worship an idol? Will you deny your one shepherd and not will you deny your own covenant of peace because you want to worship an idol, or you want to worship another shepherd, or follow another prophet? Follow another shepherd? Who's going to lead you where? To your house or their house? Moab and them's going to lead you to their house. And even the aware of Moab know that there's only one creator. But they're going to give you Noble Drew Ali. They're going to give you another prophet. They're not going to connect to King David. Islam ain't going to connect you to David. Christianity ain't going to connect you to David. They're going to say son of David, JC, son of David. Only in your Hebrew indigenous mind frame, understanding that the hijack came and repackaged their Zeus as Jesus. Jesus. They repackaged Zeus, gave you Jesus, which is the Son, and they say go through the Son to get to the Father. Hijack City, we go through the Creator to activate our one shepherd forever, where there is a covenant of peace. It shall be an everlasting covenant with them, and I will place them and multiply them, and will set my sanctuary in the midst of them forever, my nugget. My tabernacle also shall be with them. Yeah, I will be their power. They shall be my people. This is the whole moral to the story, is returning to our framer, our shaper, our HaWah, our breath, our security. And the heathen shall know, or the hijack's going to know. They're wondering when they're looking at this Comet Atlas now, but they are about to know that I, HaWah, do sanctify Hasharah, when my sanctuary shall be in the midst of them forevermore. So I believe what's coming off this so-called Comet Atlas, this copper ion, is wakey sauce, man. It's going to help us see clearly, and it's going to help, it's going to make sure that their sight is gone forever, man. The hijack is no more with this activation juice, man. And it's wicked. They'll see it as something wicked. They'll say alien invasion, yada, yada, yada. You know what I mean? They'll try to turn this into a deadly thing against them, paralyzing against them, pump fear in us. But there will be no more fear or tribulation. Illness will vanish with this healing, dude. Fear and tribulation, lamentation will pass away from among men, and joy will encompass the earth, man. And David is prince forever. God. God. Simple, right? Another witness. Yeah. HaWah said, unto me go yet love a woman beloved of her friend, yet an adulteress according to the love of HaWah towards the children of Israel, who look to other gods and love flagons of wine. So I bought her to me for 15 pieces of silver, and for a homer of barley, and a half homer of barley. And I said unto her, thou shalt abide for me many days. Thou shalt not play the harlot, and thou shalt not be for another man. So will I also be for you. For the children of Israel shall abide many days without a king. I can't talk to you about King David. It's been too long, right? It's been many days without a king, without a prince, without sacrifice, without an image, without an ephod, without teraphim. Verse 5, but afterwards shall the children of Hasharah return, Jacob return, and seek HaWah, their power, and David, their king. Where's the confusion? And shall fear HaWah, or respect, obey, be obedient with HaWah, listen, hearken, observe HaWah. and his goodness in the latter day. This is latter day prophecy, multiple witnesses, Ezekiel, Hosea. That when you seek the Creator directly by keeping the code, now you can activate King David and start seeking your one shepherd. Multiple witnesses, Hosea, Ezekiel, again in Jeremiah, right? You say, drop, we've seen this before. Well, repetition breaks the spell, and we got new wave surfers every day that need to break the spell. But it shall come to pass that in that day, says HaWah, verse 8, that I will break his yoke from off your neck. You are returning. We just got that in Hosea chapter 3, that Israel returns. That means HaWah breaks the yoke off your neck and will burst thy bands, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him, but they shall serve HaWah, their power, and David their king, whom I will raise up unto them. Say it with me, count the body bags. Body bag for the illusion. Count the body bags. Whom I will raise up unto them. They say Jesus gonna raise up in rapture. David is prophesied to raise up and return to be the one shepherd. You just got it from Ezekiel 37. You just got it from Hosea 3. You just got it from Jeremiah 30. 3 witnesses, all in the Tanakh, pointing to David, not son of David, not no ancestor, but David himself being raised up again. But you don't believe it because you brainwashed. But you believe Jesus gonna return. But that means no one else can return but JC. Our ancestors can't return. How's it connect with Malachi? Halal HaWah, man. How's it connect with Malachi, man? But I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day. Elijah can come back, but the one shepherd forever can't? Is you crazy? And really, Elijah is, well, HaWah. And who's Elijah but the prophet that went away in the whirlwind of fire like a dragon, or a Melchizedek? Because they don't know who he was. Elijah the Tishbite, that's called a demonym. That's describing their area, not their tribe. That's like saying Marcus the Inglewoodite. The Inglewoodite is what they would call a demonym. It's not saying I'm from the tribe of Inglewood, but I'm living, or I'm from the land of Inglewood, right? Or Angelwood or Dragonwood. Yeah. Shout out to my Inglewood cons, man. Hey, out to my cons across the plain, because we are one tribe, man. Elijah is Dawid, is Melchizedek, is Prester John, is King David. All this is the same Ruach, Khan. The same Ruach. Who is Prester John? But if Elijah's coming back, then yeah, I think we can connect, that we're coming out of a deep sleep. And that David can be risen again. Just like Elijah.
Gaza's population is on the brink